General Hospital spoilers reveal that Vanessa Marcel has officially confirmed her return to General Hospital, setting the stage for one of the most highly anticipated comebacks in the show's recent history. For years, fans have speculated, hoped, and debated whether Brenda Barrett would ever return to Port Charles, and now, that moment has finally arrived. But what makes this return even more electrifying is not just the nostalgia of Brenda's presence, it's the chaos she's bound to bring with her, especially when it comes to Sonny. Brenda's reappearance is more than just a trip down memory lane, it's a seismic shift that threatens to upend everything Sonny has been working to maintain. Over the years, he has carefully built and rebuilt his empire, his family, and his relationships, adapting to new challenges while trying to keep his enemies at bay. But Brenda has always been the one person who could throw all of that into disarray. She is the woman who has haunted him in ways no one else ever has, the one love that has remained both intoxicating and destructive. And now, just as Sonny believes he has a firm grip on his world, she's back to shake things up in ways that not even he can predict. The timing of Brenda's return is particularly significant. Sonny is currently caught in multiple conflicts, both personal and professional. His alliances are shifting, his enemies are closing in, and for the first time in a long while, he is showing signs of vulnerability. With Brenda re-entering his orbit, all of the careful calculations he has made could crumble. Will he be able to resist the pull of their undeniable chemistry, or will his old habits, and old feelings, resurface in ways that compromise everything? But Brenda's return isn't just about Sonny, it's about the larger story unfolding in Port Charles. There is speculation that she could be directly tied to the growing mystery surrounding Gio, which would throw both Lois and Brooke Lynn into the mix. Could Brenda have knowledge about Joe's past that no one else does? Is she coming back to protect a secret that has been hidden for years? If she is somehow involved in the truth about Gio, her presence could turn an already volatile situation into something far more explosive. Meanwhile, Brenda's long-standing rivalry with Carly is sure to reignite the moment she steps foot back in town. Carly has fought many battles over the years, but Brenda has always been the one person who could get under her skin in ways no one else could. With tensions already high, Brenda's return could push Carly into an even more combative state, especially if she senses that Sonny is once again being drawn into Brenda's orbit. Their history is filled with betrayals, confrontations, and deeply personal wounds that have never fully healed. The prospect of Brenda challenging Carly's place in Sonny's life, even now, when their relationship is complicated, will undoubtedly spark one of the most intense rivalries General Hospital has seen in years. The biggest question, however, is what Brenda's own motives are. She has never been one to make a quiet entrance, and her returns are always marked by high-stakes drama. What has pulled her back to Port Charles after all these years? Is it unfinished business with Sonny? A hidden agenda tied to the growing tensions in town? Or has she simply decided that it's time to reclaim the life she walked away from so long ago? Whatever the reason, one thing is clear, her return is about to set off a chain reaction that will leave Port Charles forever changed. As fans prepare for Brenda's reappearance, the speculation is endless. Will she and Sonny fall back into old patterns, rekindling a love story that has captivated audiences for decades? Will she bring new secrets to light that no one saw coming? Or will her arrival create a divide so deep that it changes the landscape of GH forever? No matter what happens, one thing is certain. Brenda Barrett's return is not just another storyline, it's a game changer. And as Sonny finds himself at the center of yet another emotional whirlwind, he will have to decide whether he can truly control the chaos that Brenda brings with her, or if, once again, she will be the one force in his life that he can never truly resist. A shocking revelation is about to turn General Hospital upside down. Brenda is the mother of Dex. If that alone wasn't enough to send shockwaves through Port Charles, the even bigger twist is that Dex is, in fact, Sonny's biological son. This revelation changes everything, not just for Sonny and Brenda, but for the entire power structure that has defined Sonny's world for years. For decades, Sonny and Brenda have shared a passionate, complicated love story filled with betrayal, heartbreak, and unfinished business. But this is a level of deception and hidden truths that neither of them could have predicted. The idea that Brenda kept this secret from Sonny for years is a betrayal unlike any other, and the fallout is bound to be explosive. Brenda has always had her own reasons for staying away, but if she truly kept Dex's parentage hidden, the question becomes, why now? Why reveal the truth after all these years? And more importantly, what does this mean for Sonny, a man who has always prided himself on protecting his family? The realization that Dex is his son, after all the pain, the battles, and the near-death experiences they've shared, will rock him to his core. This isn't just about a hidden child, it's about the life Sonny never knew he had, the son he unknowingly put in harm's way, and the history that Brenda has rewritten with her silence. But beyond the personal betrayal, this revelation comes with an even more dangerous implication: revenge. If Brenda kept Dex's identity hidden, was it part of a larger plan? Did she intend for Dex to infiltrate Sonny's world, to prove a point, or even to exact some kind of justice for the pain Sonny once caused her? Could she have spent years orchestrating this moment, knowing that one day, she would return to drop the ultimate bombshell and make Sonny face the truth? Yet, for all the rage, the hurt, and the chaos this revelation will bring, something else is brewing, an undeniable spark between Sonny and Brenda, reignited by the weight of their shared history and the battle ahead. The intensity between them has always been electric, and now, as they face a future neither of them ever saw coming, that connection is stronger than ever. The fire between them isn't just about the past, it's about the war they're about to fight together. With this truth now out in the open, Brenda does the one thing no one ever expected: she aligns herself with Sonny, standing by his side as he prepares to reclaim control over everything that's been slipping through his fingers. If Brenda has spent years hiding Dex's true parentage, she must have had her reasons, but now, she is ready to help Sonny take back what's his. Whether it's out of guilt, love, or a desire to ensure Dex's future, Brenda's support will change everything. As Port Charles reels from this revelation, the implications ripple across the entire landscape. Carly will be blindsided, Michael will struggle to process what this means for their family, and Dex himself will have to come to terms with a truth that has the power to redefine his entire identity. He was never just a soldier in Sonny's army, he was always meant to be part of the legacy Sonny built, a son standing in the shadows of his father without ever knowing the truth. But perhaps the biggest question remains: can Sonny and Brenda truly move forward from this? Is this revelation the final act of revenge Brenda always wanted, or is it the beginning of something neither of them can walk away from? The chemistry, the history, the fire between them, it has all come to a head in the most unexpected way. One thing is certain, nothing in General Hospital will ever be the same again. This isn't just a twist, it's a seismic shift that will send shockwaves through every corner of Port Charles. And as Sonny and Brenda prepare for the battles ahead, one undeniable truth remains: no matter how much time passes, no matter how much pain separates them, their connection is something that can never truly be broken. Brenda is about to uncover a shocking truth: Drew is still alive. This revelation is set to shift the entire balance of power in Port Charles, throwing everything Brenda thought she knew into chaos. But more than just a return from the dead, Drew's survival represents a deeper mystery, one that could threaten Sonny's position, Dex's fate, and even Brenda's own future. With this information in hand, Brenda suddenly finds herself in a position of control. She has always been a force to be reckoned with, but now, with knowledge that could change everything, she holds the ultimate power. Her return to Port Charles was already explosive, but with Drew's fate hanging in the balance, she is about to take control of the narrative in a way that no one expected. However, this is not just about Drew, this is about Dex, and more importantly, the future Sonny has been trying to build. With the revelation that Dex is his son, Brenda sees an opportunity. Sonny has no other sons left to inherit his empire, no one else to carry on his legacy, and Brenda knows this better than anyone. If she plays her cards right, she can position Dex as the rightful heir to everything Sonny has built, securing his place in a world that he was always meant to be part of. But convincing Sonny to hand over his empire is no easy task. He has spent his entire life building his power, ensuring that his family's legacy remains intact. Giving it all to Dex means acknowledging a truth he is still struggling to accept: that his son has been right in front of him all along, and he never even knew it. It also means confronting the reality that his time as the dominant force in Port Charles may be coming to an end. Brenda, however, is not one to back down. She sees this as not just a necessary move, but the only move. Sonny's empire needs an heir, and if Sonny is unwilling to pass it down willingly, she will find a way to ensure that Dex gets what is rightfully his. Whether through manipulation, persuasion, or outright force, Brenda is prepared to do whatever it takes to secure her son's future, even if it means going head-to-head with Sonny himself. As the battle for power intensifies, the entire city of Port Charles will feel the impact. Sonny, once unshakable in his control, now finds himself on the verge of losing everything. Brenda, once a woman driven by love and passion, is now playing a strategic game of power, making moves that could reshape the very foundation of the Corinthos family. And Dex, caught between loyalty, truth, and destiny, must decide whether he is ready to embrace the role that has been forced upon him. The return of Drew, the revelation of Dex's true parentage, and Brenda's relentless push to secure her son's place all point toward one undeniable truth: change is coming. A new era is about to begin, and nothing will ever be the same again. The question now is, will Sonny fight to hold on to his empire, or will he finally recognize that the time has come to pass the torch? Either way, the battle lines have been drawn, and the war for the Corinthos legacy is only just beginning. Brenda has returned to Port Charles, but this is not the same woman who once left Sonny behind. This time, she is here for more than just rekindling a love story. She is here to take over. No more hesitation, no more second-guessing, no more running away. Brenda has a plan, and it begins with removing every woman who stands between her and Sonny. Natalia, Nina, and Carly, all of them are obstacles that she intends to eliminate, one by one. This is not just about reclaiming Sonny's love, it is about cementing her place in his world permanently. Brenda has watched from the sidelines for too long, seen other women come and go in Sonny's life while she remained nothing more than a lingering memory. Now, she is back, and she is taking full control. The power struggle is no longer subtle, it is a full-scale battle, and Brenda intends to win. Natalia is new to Sonny's world, still trying to navigate the complexities of being in his orbit. But Brenda sees right through her. She knows that Natalia is growing closer to Sonny, and that is a problem that needs to be handled immediately. Brenda begins her quiet campaign to push Natalia out, planting seeds of doubt, manipulating circumstances, and ensuring that any connection Natalia had with Sonny is severed before it can fully develop. Whether it's by exposing a flaw, creating tension, or forcing Natalia into a situation where she has no choice but to walk away, Brenda executes her strategy with precision. Natalia is the easiest to eliminate. Newcomers rarely last in Sonny's world, and Brenda makes sure of that. Nina is already teetering on the edge of Sonny's world, her grip slipping with every mistake she makes. Brenda sees her as a weak link, someone who has already lost credibility, someone who just needs one final push to be erased completely. And Brenda is more than willing to be the one to deliver that push. Brenda begins chipping away at what little support Nina has left, manipulating situations to highlight Nina's flaws, exploiting her insecurities, and amplifying the cracks that are already forming in her relationship with Sonny. She ensures that any sympathy Sonny may have had for Nina disappears completely. But Brenda doesn't just want Nina gone. She wants to destroy her. She wants to make sure that Nina's name is forever tarnished, that she is so broken by the time she leaves Port Charles that she never dares to return. The slow unraveling of Nina's influence is methodical, deliberate, and entirely orchestrated by Brenda's careful maneuvering. Carly is the real challenge, the biggest obstacle between Brenda and complete victory. Their rivalry goes back decades, filled with resentment, betrayal, and power struggles. Unlike Natalia and Nina, Carly is not someone who will go down without a fight. She has survived too much, rebuilt herself too many times, and remains one of the most deeply connected women in Sonny's life. But that only makes Brenda more determined. Brenda knows that taking down Carly will not be easy, so she prepares for war. Every interaction with Carly is calculated, every move designed to outmaneuver her. Brenda begins by getting inside Sonny's head, slowly altering his perception of Carly, making him question her motives and loyalty. At the same time, she subtly isolates Carly, weakening her alliances, forcing her to confront battles on multiple fronts. Whether it's through business sabotage, personal betrayals, or a psychological game of manipulation, Brenda is relentless. She is willing to cross lines that she once hesitated to, all to ensure that Carly is no longer a force in Sonny's life. The battle between Brenda and Carly is not just about Sonny, it is about dominance. It is about proving, once and for all, who holds true power. Brenda is no longer satisfied with being part of Sonny's past, she is here to take her place as his future, and Carly is in her way. Brenda's ruthless pursuit of control sends shockwaves through Port Charles. The once delicate balance in Sonny's world begins to collapse, as Natalia, Nina, and Carly each face the consequences of Brenda's schemes. Relationships fracture, alliances crumble, and Sonny, whether he realizes it or not, is slowly being drawn deeper into Brenda's web. But this is not just a story of love and obsession, this is about power. The level of control Brenda is exerting is unlike anything seen before. She is no longer the woman who left Sonny behind, she is a force to be reckoned with, a master strategist shaping the future to fit her desires. The more Brenda tightens her grip, the more the pressure builds. The fear, the paranoia, the shifting dynamics, all of it contributes to an environment that is spiraling towards something inevitable. And when the final battle comes, when Brenda faces off against the last of Sonny's remaining allies, the explosion will be unlike anything Port Charles has ever seen. As the dust settles, one thing becomes clear, Brenda has won. She has eliminated the competition, secured her place in Sonny's life, and proven that she is more than just a woman from his past. She is his future. But at what cost? The destruction she has left behind is undeniable. The women she removed are not just gone, they are casualties of a war they never saw coming. The relationships Sonny once relied on have been shattered, and the power structure of his world has been completely rewritten. And Brenda? She stands at the center of it all, victorious, but knowing that true power is never easily kept. The war may be over, but the consequences of her actions will ripple through Port Charles for years to come. The game has changed, and Brenda Barrett has proven, once and for all, that she is the one who controls the board.